everyone, Rascal here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the movie Storks. Now, a few of you may remember this movie, and I say a few because this is one of those movies from Warner Brothers back when they were making movies that you cared about. Movies that kind of had its own little fan base and then went away. And originally, Storks came out, I believe, in 2017. And a lot of people were kind of turned off by the film because it seemed like it was just a generic film. Now, this movie is supposed to focus on an entire industry of storks, where it's based on the old fairy tale where a stork brings a new baby to a mother or a family. Well, in here they actually made it into a legitimate business that's almost the equivalent of Amazon. And they do clarify that there are families that have them a different way, but the Storks one is the most popular one because they can literally order a kid, and it's actually pretty creative. Now, for this film, again, it really didn't have much of a fan base because it was always going to be considered as one of those movies that was seemed like it was rushed. And I almost didn't give this movie a chance until I saw the trailer. And once I finally saw it, I saw it was a really, once again, another really underrated and misunderstood film. And I say it's misunderstood because it was sort of like Spies in Disguise, but they thought it was going to be one of the dumbest movies they had seen and just decided not to take the chance. But then once he actually got started to watching the film, it actually ended up being a really heartwarming and sweet story. And for this one, there's a stork named Junior. No, I'm not kidding. That's really his name. And he wants to be the head, I guess, the head stork of this baby Amazon thing. And they have a machine that literally makes the babies, and then they have them custom for the people. And then one kid is made by accident, and there's really no family for it to go to. So he decides it's his job to deliver the baby to a family that would need it, and to make sure that the boss doesn't find out. And then along with him, there's this girl named Tulip who was actually raised by the Storks, which is absolutely hilarious. And she is looking for her family. She knows she has one, but she doesn't know where they are. So she dreams of one day making an invention that'll help her find her family. So it's kind of like a nod to Meet the Robinsons. Now, for the rest of the film, it sort of becomes like this Ice Age style journey where they're going across the world to find a home for the baby, and they name her Diamond Destiny, which is like I guess they wanted to give her a really standout name. And it's actually a really fun film. It's not bad. And yeah, it's not anything where it's like it's a masterpiece, a masterstroke, a magnum opus for Warner Bros. Or anything. It's just a really fun, misunderstood, heartwarming film. And it really hits with a lot of people that have been adopted or have found family. And that's really resonated with the most for its audience more than just the mainstream average moviegoer. And for those particular people, it really hit home because they could feel like they could relate to this journey or that sense of wanting to belong or knowing where you come from and so forth. And throughout the film, they kind of hit like that for all three characters, both for Diamond Destiny, for Tulip, and for Junior. And as they progress through the movie, they go through lots of character development on are the things they're looking for really what they want, and if it is, what's the way to do it that doesn't cause harm to others or make it where they'll be disappointed by what they find. And there's even one scene that really stands out from the entire thing. And this isn't a big, huge spoiler or anything because I don't want to tell you everything. And if you probably look at it online on its own without the film, it will probably be easier for you too. There's one scene in the movie where the machine makes a truckload of kids and they don't have any resident families they're supposed to go to. So they take all of these babies across the world and they give them to these different people. And some people ask, well, how do they know who's supposed to get a kid and who doesn't? Are they doing it randomly or are they selected? And then someone had revealed that they figured out why they did this. And you pay attention to all the people shown in the film, and they show, uh, usually two person was just a husband and a wife, or maybe two mothers or two fathers, or a single parent, or an older person that can no longer have kids. And they stated that the all the babies that were released from there went to all the people of the world, or majority of them, that were not able to have children on their own, so they were all given kids. And that was really a heartwarming part of the movie. Is probably literally the best part of the whole film, aside from the ending, because there is a happy ending to this, and it takes a little while to get there because you're thinking it's gonna just be a really stupid film the whole time, but really it wasn't. It was a really fun, really heartwarming film. And it looks like this came from a person who really knew what it was like to be an adopted family or searching for a family. And rather than go through the trope where, oh, I don't know where I belong, and I need to find my parents. Why did they let me go? And need to find out the heritage, and none of that's in there. It was just simply one character wanted to find the family she lost. Another character wanted to gain a family by having a higher position, and they were trying to get the baby to their already scheduled family. And it was actually a really great message and a really great movie. And by the end, they become their own family as well. And again, it's a really great movie. It's really misunderstood, and I definitely think you should take a look at it. It's definitely one of those movies that you missed and shouldn't have missed. Yeah, there are a few jokes here and there that don't work, but there's like very few and far in between. But trust me, you will definitely enjoy this movie. Watch it with your family or by yourself. Regardless, it's a really fun, enjoyable movie. And tell me what you thought of the movie in the comments below. Did you enjoy as much as I did and some others with this cult following, or did you really not care for it? If you really didn't care for it or just flat out hated it, tell me why in the comments below if there's something that just didn't resonate with you or didn't work. And I'll see you guys next time in the next Rascal Reviews. Later.